and welcome to Testimony Time, the program where real life stories inspire hope, resilience, and purpose. I am Adenike Olaito, and today's testimony is one of courage, perseverance, and triumph over life changes. Our testifier is Princess Arishe Folashade, a woman who is journeying, reminds us that limitations do not define destiny. Princess Arisha was born on November 13, 1983 in Ode, Irili, Ondo State, into a loving family, though our roots trace back to Opa, the island village in Delta State, where our mother hails from. Her early years were spent in Ondo State. She was born LD and full of promise, but at the tender age of 2, life took an unexpected turn. After falling ill, medical diagnosis confirmed polio, and despite all efforts, including sacrifices made by her father, the illness left her with a permanent disability in one leg. What seems like an end became the beginning of a remarkable journey. Princess Arishe pursued her education with determination, attending primary and secondary schools in Ore, Odigbo local government area, and later enrolling at the Ekiti State College of Education between 2003 and 2007. In July 2025, tragedy struck again with the loss of her beloved father. Life became increasingly difficult for her and her sister. Discrimination and hardship followed, especially due to her disability. In 2001, they were forced to leave their home and relocation. Princess Arishe joined special sports, particularly powerlifting, traveling and later Ibadan. She even as a bus conductor to survive, particularly powerlifting, traveling and later Ibadan. She even as a bus conductor to survive and found her schooling. Her resilience carried her forward. By 2012, she returned to where her passion for and advocacy and inclusion in governance. Her journey in public service has been impactful. She was nominated, including losing a primary election in 2025 in Odigbo. Service were later recognized in 2018 when she was appointed Special Assistant to the Governor on Special Persons. Today, Princess Arishe Folashade Comfort stands as a symbol of strength, purpose, and hope, making meaningful contribution and paving the way for others to follow. Stay with us on Testimony Time, where life's inspired resilience is celebrated and purpose is renewed. Don't go away. Your testimony could be the next.
I'm from Odigbo local government. I was born and brought up in Ore. I went to my secondary school, Sawagba Secondary School, my primary school, Ogolua National Primary School in Ore. Then later I proceeded to Ekiti State College of Education, Ikere Ekiti, where I obtained my NCA in year 2007 in Ekiti State. I came from a polygamous home. I'm the firstborn of my parents. That is late Arishe Arishe late Arishe Eniola. My father is a policeman, is a police officer. He worked in Ore. He died year 2005, but I lost my mom when I was very, very young, when I was 12 years old. It's not easy to be somebody like me, especially I want to tell you, being a physically challenged. I was 2 years old when I became persons with disability. The story I had is that I was affected by polio when I was age 2. I was born 1983, but when it is 85, I became persons with disability. I want to appreciate, especially I appreciate my dad for giving me this great privilege, for making me somebody today. I know he spent a lot of money before I can be, I can stand up in the society or in the midst of my youngest ones. It is not easy. My secondary school, fine, I want to appreciate my dad again. He's a man that encouraged me, even despite the fact being a person with disability in the family. He encouraged me, and to the family too, I want to appreciate our family of Arishe in Ode really. I said I'm from Odigbo. I was born and brought up in Odigbo, but my dad came from Irele local government. But most of the family in my family, my siblings, my elders, my cousins, they encourage me and they love me, even despite the fact of my persons with disability. Yes, I have encountered a lot of challenges, especially when I was young. In year 2015, I contested for House of Assembly in my local government. Before contesting for that House of Assembly, I joined politics in 2011. It was not easy, but when I contested that post, House of Assembly in the local government, a lot of discrimination came. You can't do it because of your disability. But, you know, I have to encourage myself not to relent. When I was in school, I could remember when I was in primary school and secondary school, whenever we want to do inter-house sports, you know, children love inter-house sports. And me too, I love inter-house sports. But I believe I have ability to do whatever I want to do during the inter-house sports. But some of my teachers, they will just tell me, oh, Folashade, you can't be part of that march part. Just you can sit down and be clapping. And I feel to join them. Even during raising running, or most of the activity in the school, dancing, I feel like to be part of them. But I was not encouraged by some of the teachers, you know, through the pity, that they pity me, that I can't be part of them. You have to sit down and be clapping. So I was not encouraged. It's part of my discrimination because I believe I can do it. And when I gained admissions into College of Education, a lot of discrimination, especially when I was in the hostel. I met a young lady. She said, oh, she mentioned a language. I can't stay with, sorry, I have to say it in Yoruba. I can't stay with Aro in the room. I was, you know, it's very painful. It's even make me cry. It's what I don't want to remember. You don't want to stay with Aro. Am I Aro? So that I want to appreciate. I have a sister then. She's my horeb. Now today she's a politician. She's my horeb. Now she's a commissioner for women affairs. She came into my room. What happened to you? I was crying immediately. She said no. She encouraged me. Instead of sending me out of the room, they sent the lady out of the room, that the room is for me, that I have to be encouraged. So, and that even gave me a great elbow that, oh, so I am somebody. And when in my year 2 in school, I contested for my local government, vice president. I won the election. My mates encouraged me because they believe without Shade in the department that we can't do anything. And sorry to say that I am not a stubborn person, but I like to show my ability that whatever able people can do, me too, I want to be part of them. And that is where I started my politics.
of your love. I have seen your mighty works. Mountain mover, my lover, on your manema. You found me worthy. I heard you call my name, and then you showed me love. You filled my heart with joy. Oh, you take my heart, I give it to you. It belongs to you. You have taken over me. So run, come everybody. Thank Jesus for me. He has done that which no man can do. So run, come everybody. Thank Jesus for me. He has opened up the door. There is nothing you cannot do. Protocol breaker. Nothing you cannot do. Jehovah overdo. I have tasted of your love. I have seen your mighty works. Mountain over my lover. Onyamademema.
When I lost my dad, I faced a lot of challenges, which I don't want to mention before, but I have to mention it because it's a testimony today. Because whenever we have somebody like me, we don't need to hide that person. I said I came from a polygamous home. My stepmom, I was not encouraged by her, calling me a sort of name, because we had lost our mom when I was very, very small. And she pushed us out of the house, that we can't stay in the house where my daddy built. So nevertheless, my mom is not a Yoruba woman. I have to move from that house. But I love education. Education is very, very important to me because that is what my dad used to encourage me. But immediately, I have to go to Lagos. I went to Lagos to join a special sport. Through that special sport, I was looking for money. Then I became a conductor in Lagos, Ikeja to Ikotu. That is where I sponsor myself. I sponsor my younger sister, pay her secondary school, then pay my own high institution fees. But I want to thank God today, because if not that discrimination, I wouldn't have been somebody today, because I have to make up my mind that this education, my dad have sponsored me to a stage I need to further and take care of myself and my younger sister. 2017-18, I became special assistant to the governor on special persons in Ondo State. Oh, it's a great opportunity to me and privilege to encourage other persons with disability, and to encourage a lot of our women, a lot of our parents out there, that there is ability to whoever in the society, whoever has any challenges, that you can do it, that you can even become anybody in future. So later, I became the special assistant to the governor. Thank God, during that, a lot of people were employed into State Civil Service Commission. I want to appreciate Ondo State, appreciate people that love persons with disability. So, and I want to appreciate, and a lot of empowerment. Yes, a lot of people are saying women in politics, they can't marry, they can't do this, they can't do that. But me, as a person with disability, I don't even think of even marriage then, because I believe when I go into marriage immediately, it can scatter my life, my movements, everything. But my determination is different in politics. This is what my dad usually tell me. I want to become so person. I want to have my own house. I want to have my own car. I want to have this. So that was what I was thinking. But I want to appreciate God. I'm married to a military man. Mr. Ademiloye is a soldier. Have a beautiful daughter, Princess Iremide. Today, I'm a mother. Yes. But before married, a lot of challenges, discrimination have even come in. Mentioning that is not easy, because I could remember I have a boyfriend then. My first fiancé. I could remember. Thank God that I remember. because to encourage other people, other men out there, when I visited him, immediately during the Christmas time, he said, oh, maybe you want to have a visitor. He said, oh, Folashade, darling, please, I want to have a visitor. You don't need to stand up. So I was thinking that, what happened? What about if I want to ease myself? You don't need to stand up. So immediately my brain just tell me, oh, you don't want his friend to know that I'm a physically challenged. You have to hide my walking stick. I say, is that how we are going to go? Really? I keep quiet. And before then, a friend was telling him, because I'm a sharp person, a friend was telling him that if your wife pregnant, how will you cope? How will you dance during wedding? So that challenges, and he was telling me that I should not mind him. But later on, when he was telling me, my friend is coming, please, I don't want you to stand up. Immediately he told me, I said, okay, don't worry. Before even your friend come in, let me leave. Then immediately I went in and picked my thing and leave that relationship. So that is part of, discrimination that I have been discriminate from men, and a lot of men, a lot of we women with disability have face a lot of challenges from men. I said it earlier that determination is very, very important. When you don't have focus is very, very important. If you are not focused, and determination is, but I have that determination that I want to do this, I want to do that. Before married, before having an issue, before having a children, I want to do this. And God have answered me. Today, I'm the board chairman agency for the welfare of persons with disability in Ondo State, and I have a board member that are under me, 4 board members. We have a visually impaired, a physically challenged like me, a hearing impaired, albinism. I want to tell you today, I have a lot of testimony concerning children with disability. I have intellectual students with me that is even in university, that is even working with me and collecting salary. And I have a lot of children with disability at their school, which I have been paying their school fees, which some of the principal can even testify it. I have empowered a lot of parents of persons with disability. What I mean about empowered, skill acquisition to empower those children. Because if you have children with if you have a child with disability and a parent doesn't have a work, you don't expect me to be giving that child every day. So first thing to do is to empower the parents. So a lot of parents has a testimony which I can even bring in, that even whenever I see them, I am always amazing that, oh, see my student, she's so person, so working here, so working here. And I want to tell you, a lot of women with disability have been given empowerment through me and through my office. Yes, by giving 500,000, by giving a skill acquisition, grading machine, a lot, which I have some of the copies with me. So I have a lot of testimony concerning children with disability, because I have affected by polio when I was small, and being a person with disability, that has already sink on me that to encourage a lot of children with disability so they can be somebody like me in their future. So a lot I have done. They should have determination. Focus is very, very important. When they have determination, they are good to go. I do say it, without my determination, I can't be somebody today. My advice to everybody in the society, they should not relent, and they should have determination. They should have determination. Determination, I normally say it, that determination and focus is very, very important. If you have determination and you have focus in whatever you are doing, no matter, you will make it. So determination is very, very important in life of human being. They should be hardworking. You don't say you have a challenges, you can't be, you have to relent. I can't, because I'm even having another work to do, even despite the fact I work in the office and I do other things. I have a skill acquisition with me. I have a farm. They should be hardworking. Yes, I have a farm in Odigbo local government, and I want to thank God. What I'm working on very soon, I'm going to bring it out and take it to the market. So hardworking is very, very important. If you are tailoring, you are skill acquisition, you are into skill acquisition, you have to be very, very hardworking. Without hardworking, you can never be somebody in life.
I believe you've learned many valuable lessons from the life of our testifier today. Before I go, let me leave you with these thoughts. Strength is not the absence of challenges, but the courage to rise each time life shakes. Why can't you join us again next week, God willing, for another inspiring edition of Testimony Time on Osrc television, when I will be bringing you another testifier whose story will uplift and encourage you. Until then, I am Adenike Olaito. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.